Hi everyone, this is Ohad Schneider, and today I want to talk about a new site I recently launched that's going to help you figure out how long it would take you to complete your entire Steam library in different completion levels. So the first thing you want to do is browse to HowLongToBeatSteam.com, and you will be greeted with the following intro page. Now we have a couple of options for logging in the site. The first one is going to require your Steam profile ID, also known as your Steam custom URL. However, I want to show you your other option for logging in the site, namely signing through Steam. All you have to do is click the big green button and you will be redirected to the Steam login page. Go ahead and click the sign in button and you will be redirected to HowLongToBeatSteam along with your profile information. Now this is the interesting part. For each completion level as defined by HowLongToBeat.com, we can see the remaining time for us to complete our entire Steam library. The three completion levels defined by HowLongToBeat.com are Main, you complete the main objectives just enough to see the credits roll. Extras, you take your time, discover and complete additional tasks not required. And Completionist, you strive for every achievement, every medal, and conquer all that the game has to offer. If you look at the playtime chart, it may be confusing at first, because the current playtime, the total completed main playtime, the total completed extras playtime, and the total completed completionist playtime are all different. Aren't these supposed to represent the same playtime? Well, not exactly. Suppose I only ever played one game from my entire Steam library, and that game typically takes 212 hours to complete. However, I liked that game a lot, so I played it over and over until I reached 556 total hours of playtime. But in the end of the day, I only completed one game, so only the first 212 hours required to complete that game in the main completion level are counted towards my goal of completing my entire Steam library at that level. Now let's take a look at the slicing pane. And this is a very interesting pane because we can see how our playtime is sliced across genres and Metacritic scores. Note that you can examine your total amount of playtime required to complete your entire Steam library, or your remaining playtime, taking into account the time you've spent playing each game. You can also decide which completion level should be considered, and when selecting total playtime, you can also take a look at your current playtime and see how that slices. The last section in this site is the filter pane. You can either filter by game name, or, if you hit the advanced button, by game genre and Metacritic score. But the filter section is actually more interesting than that. If we clear the filter, we can take a look at our entire Steam library in terms of completion time. In addition to browsing through our library and examining the different completion playtimes, we can also sort by current playtime and by playtime in the different completion levels. Now if we sort by how long to beat name, we may run into some missing games, and you may be wondering what that means. Well, unfortunately, there's no foolproof way to correlate between Steam games and how long to beat games, and sometimes the automatic correlation engine of the site fails and needs your help. Fortunately, the procedure is extremely straightforward. Simply click on the missing game, open How Long to Beat, search for the game you want, Crazy Machines, find the appropriate game, copy the ID, head back to HowLongToBeatSteam, paste it here, update, and you're done. Of course, the more updates you submit, the more accurate HowLongToBeatSteam gets, and all of its users benefit from better approximations. I really hope that you enjoy the site, and feel free to ask me anything about it in the comments.